How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Ranked Report. We are back. Apologies for the lack of uploads last week, but I was having a weird time, so I decided to prioritise just, myself over my, 300 and something sub-YouTube channel. I'm sure you all understand. Yeah, I'm back, and for this week's team, we have dressed up something from EUIC, which was a little while ago, but we are bringing a team back from there. And this was a team that made a few waves, pun intended, at EUIC because of its very interesting Dondozo set. Most Dondozo you'll see with Terra Grass or Terra Steel with Substitute or something like that. And then they'll be fully physical with usually Wave Crash and then some combination of Protect, Earthquake, Substitute, Order Up, Terra Blast, depending what the set is. This one though is Terra Water Life Orb with Wave Crash, Sleep Talk, Surf, and Protect. This team was used by Pablo Gallardo. I apologize if I pronounced that completely incorrectly. Made day 2 at the event, ended up 10-4, which is a very, very good record. With, what is a very, very interesting Dondozo set. Basically, the principle behind this is you Terra Water your Dondozo, and then you just do as much damage as you feasibly can with Dondozo in a short time, and then it dies. So also on this team you have Pelipper to set up Rain, which again further boosts your Dondozo. So a strategy you might use with this team is you lead Pelipper and literally anything else. Maybe try and set up a Tailwind if you want. You let Pelipper go down, you bring in your Dondozo, you press the big water moves. And then alongside that Rain mode, you've got Drednaw. This one is Choice Banded, which is not something you see very often on Drednaw. Not that you see Drednaw very often at all, but Choice Band on Drednaw, even on Drednaw sets, is not that common, I don't believe. This one we've got Rock Slide, Waterfall, Terra Blast, and Earthquake. Pretty standard moveset, you get Edgequake coverage and Water Stab. And then Grass Terra Blast is nice on water types to break through opposing water types, for example. Or that lets you get through Gastron, for example, which could definitely be an issue with this team, because Dondozo doesn't have any moves that aren't water moves. Pelipper can't hit it that hard. Chien-Pao, Dragonite are okay into it. Gastro's not very common, mind you, but gives you a match point to it if you run into it. And then the last of 4 water types is Tatsugiri, which is Scarf, pretty standard. Draco, Meteor, Muddy Water, Icy Wind, all very standard as well. The last slot on Scarf Tatsu is always a bit of a flex slot. So Helping Hands on this one. You'll often see Dragon Pulse if you want a 100% accurate move, for example. You sometimes see Taunt, even on Scarf Tatsu. I've seen Steel Terra Blast as well, all kinds of stuff. But yeah, Helping Hand is the choice on this one, which just means that you can bring it in the back end next to Dragonite, for example, or Chien-Pao. And if you're not threatening to do much damage, you can just go for a Helping Hand and let your teammate clear up for you. And then the team's rounded out by Dragonite, Chien-Pao. Relatively standard. I mean, next to Drednaw, Chien-Pao can boost Drednaw's damage output. Chien-Pao can boost Dondozo's damage output, Dragonite's damage output. An interesting set on Dragonite, mind you. The Chien-Pao's very standard. Focus Sash 3 attacks. You see it all the time. Dragonite is E-Speed, Ice Spinner, Thunder Punch, Protect with Lumberry. Now, usually on Lumberry sets, you'll see Terra Flying with Tailwind or Dragon Dance or Protect in that last slot. There's normally Terra Flying, Terra Blast, Extreme Speed, and something else. Whereas this one is not Terra Flying at all. It's just Terra Normal, so you're looking to just press Extreme Speed with this thing, basically. The downside of this set is that you kind of need to Terrastallize to do any damage with it, but that's kind of true of every Dragonite set that isn't Choice Band. So, that is the team. Like I said, main modes here are going to be get Rain up, kill things with Dozo, get Rain up, kill things with Drednaw, or get Rain up and have Chien-Pao Dragonite as your back end. It's fundamentally quite a simple team in that it has very obvious game plans it wants to execute. It's not quite simple to play, obviously. It's just clicking the right form ones and then winning. That is the team. Let's jump into some battles. Right, our first battle today is up against a Mimikyu Iron Valiant, and then Tinglu, Chien-Pao, Gog, and Golden Go. So we've seen like Garg Mimikyu as a combination before. That was relatively popular, well, popular-ish in Series 2. You often see it with like Cursed Mimikyu to deal with Dondozo, in fact. So that is definitely something I need to be wary of. I think maybe Dondozo isn't the bring for this one. It's so good into the rest of the team, though. Like, Dondozo really, really messes up the rest of this team. But if I get... Well, I guess this particular Dondozo doesn't mind getting cursed that much, does it? Because you're just going to... Your life orb, you're just trying to smack things anyway, right? That's an option. Could bring it. Mimikyu could actually be very annoying here. I could just go Pelipper Drednaw here. I don't think there's a huge amount of stuff on my opponent's team that does great into Pelipper Drednaw. The question is, do I bring Dozo back end? Like, Chien-Pao's coverage here is really nice. Between, like, Ice Fighting and Dark, it covers, well, 4 of the 6. Maybe I just do this. I don't necessarily think I like this as a Dozo game. You could, because this could also be, like, Haze Chien-Pao as well as something to consider. Yeah, I don't think I mind this. Yeah, because if it's like Haze Chien-Pao or Cursed Mimikyu, Dondozo really, really struggles. Okay, we will see. But before we get going, if any of you have any teams that you would like me to use on this channel, please do put them in my Discord. Link to that is in my description. I've got a channel for sharing rental codes, because God knows I need some more of them. I'm already a bit low, but I would love to see what you guys either have built yourselves, what you guys have seen that you think would be interesting, if there are any particular Pokemon that you've seen a rental code for that you think would be fun to cover. Fire away. Okay. I'm going to go for a tried and true strategy of I'm going to Rock Slide and flinch things. Oh, Scarf. Oh, no, it was Proto Speed Boost, wasn't it? Still surprised that's faster, actually. That's fine. I mean, I clear out the Valiant. Oh, it's Sword Stone. It's not Cursed Mimi. It's Sword Stone's Mimi. That's actually very bad for me. That's a Dead Iron Valiant. I couldn't really have done much about that, to be honest. I could have switched in Dragonite, maybe, into potential close combat. Maybe that was the better move. I was a little scared of Trick Room there, but I guess we did see the Proto Boost, so it shouldn't have been. I'm bringing Dragonite and try and bait a hit into it from Mimikyu, I guess. They bring in Golden Go. That's really not great for me. I need this. Oop, wrong button. I need this Mimikyu to be less existent. Would be nice. I'm just going to protect this turn. Sword Stance is very annoying. I'm guessing that means it also isn't Haze on Chien-Pao. I mean, it could still be, mind you, but yeah, Dondozo would have completely destroyed this by the looks of things. That's kind of irritating. I'd love for them to just double down my Dragonite here. Just get really greedy. Okay. Ooh, they correctly called the Protect. They just missed. Ooh. And they're probably spexed into Trick there, I'd guess. This guy's gone. Okay, I can use that. That's going to be Specs. So that's not an immediate threat. I'd rather just clear out the Mimikyu, honestly. I forgot what Terra type is my Chien-Pao. It's Terra Ice, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna Hydro here, and I think I'm just gonna Thunder Punch. Or Ice Spinner. Does more damage. Do I Terra here? I think I don't have a better thing to Terra, to be honest. I don't think Terastallizing my Chien-Pao back end is going to really do much for me. Right, I'm going to need you to hit this Pelipper. Okay, Terra will just let us survive a hit. Oh no. Wait, Swords Dance Destiny Bond? What is this? Miss. Okay, I meant the Hydro Pump, but they're going to trick first. That's fine. It's Scarf Golden Go. That's such a bad move. Scarf Golden Go is genuinely just not good. Who the hell is Destiny Bond Mimikyu with Swords Dance? What is that? Okay, well, goodbye, Pelipper. Okay, we now have a Golden Go that no longer has a Scarf. I forget what trick. I believe I'm now choice locked into Ice Spinner, right? Oh, that's very irritating. They haven't used their Terastallization. I think it is worth noting. I'm always locking down the Golden Go with Sucker Punch here, so I think I'd rather just get rid of the Garg. The question is, do they Terra here? Do I take a Sacred Sword Ice Spinner? Yeah, they may well Terra here, but it could also be Terra Steel on the Golden Go to survive a Sucker Punch, is my thinking. Fuck, this is Terra Ghost. Ah, it is, I could have gone for the Sucker Punch there. I really wanted to go for the Sucker Punch. Oh, that's so annoying. Yeah. Oh, I'm not doing any damage to that. Make it rain. Yeah, that's annoying. Yeah. Wait, they go for the Iron Defense? Okay, there's hope here. Because I can just crit them. The question is, who do I crit them with? Because they want to go for a... I know, they can make it rain with a Golden Go, and I can never beat that with Dragonite. I think this is always a losing position. Could Sucker Punch this thing. I think my best hope is that they just play super passive this turn for no reason, and that I can just crit them next turn. Ah! Why you protect Scarf? Alright, Crit Sucker Punch would have been the out there, but... Never mind, Crit Sucker Punch would not have been the out there. This dude is boosting. Okay, maybe my opponent tries to read a Sucker Punch again and does something stupid. Goes for another trick or something like that. Or just goes for Protect again. That is... Oh, that did 0 damage, okay. These are some of the worst Pokemon sets I've ever seen. What is this? So, we had... What was it? It was Booster Energy Iron Valiant, which is like, whatever. And then Swords Dance Destiny Bond Mimikyu. What? And then Choice Scarf Protect Golden Go. And then Iron Defense Garganacl. I haven't seen Iron Defense on Garg in so long. Ah, it's really annoying. That was some jank, but I guess that's what happens on best of one close team sheet. Ironically, like, all of the checks to Dozo that I was worried about just wouldn't have been checks to Dozo. So I was worried about, like, Cursed Mimikyu, because Cursed Mimikyu is very common on Garganacl teams, or at least it has been historically. And I was worried about Haze Chenpao, which didn't end up coming to the game at all. So I could have just got Dozo there and been absolutely fine. Also, like, Scarf Golden Go. Scarf Golden Go is just not a thing. I've tested it before, because I thought, oh, that could be interesting in Flutter Mane. It's not. It sucks. It doesn't care if Flutter Mane, and it's terrible. I forgot to highlight this before. The ability on this is Unaware, rather than Oblivious. So this thing can be intimidated. Sorry, there's a fly in front of my face. This thing can be intimidated, but that's one of the benefits of Surf as well, which I didn't touch upon, was this was being used in the meta where Arcanine was all over the place. So Surf let you get around like Burns or Intimidate spam, for example. Ooh, this team is interesting. This team, I think, is the same as one that I faced in... No, it's not. It's similar to one that I faced in Malmo. But I feel like Dozo's quite good here, right? Yeah, Rain Boosted Dozo goes kind of crazy in this matchup, I think. I don't like Drednaw here, I don't think. I think Drednaw doesn't that much for... Well, actually, Drednaw could be kind of nice. Do I just go full rain spam? That feels kind of bad. So I also want to bring Chenpao to this. Chenpao feels pretty good here. Yeah, I'll go Chenpao and then Dozo Tatsu. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. Well, Garchomp Flutter, okay. So Chenpao's exerting very good pressure here. Oops. I'm tempted to Tailwind here, honestly. I don't need that for my back end though. I think I'd rather just get damage down. I can probably clear out the Flutter here. I think Garchomp wants to either Terra defensively or switch. Or protect. But I think I'm content to just take a chunk out of the... Well, this will kill the Flutter Mane. Combo of Ice Spear and Hurricane. And if they go for like Terra Fire on Garchomp, for example, which is relatively common, that just clears the way for back-end Dondozo. It feels very risky for my opponent to go for Terra Fire in front. Yeah, there's the Protect. Okay. So I will take out the Flutter here. Ice Spinner. Won't kill if they have any bulk. Sash. Okay. That's fine. Take a Gleam. Puts me down to my Sash. And I get the Hurricane. So Tailwind actually would have been super nice there. Because then next turn I could have gone for Ice Spinner and Hurricane just to pick up a double KO. But actually, how fast is my Pelipper? I didn't check the speed stat on Pelipper, which is maybe a mistake. I probably should. Corv, that's fine. I've underwent Dozo back end, so I'm not worried about this setting up or anything like that. What is my speed stat? Let's have a look. It is 85. Oh, okay, so Tailwind actually would have been that useful there. I'm just going to Hydro the Corv here. I'm going to go for an Ice Spinner into the Garchomp. If they Terra, then they Terra. I don't think I'm really that worried about that. Because if they're Terroring into a Resist, I guess it could be like Steel, could be slightly annoying. But if they're Terroring into like Fire, for example, then Dozo in the back just completely cleans it up. No, no Terror, so that's a dead Garchomp. So this has the added benefit of taking out my Chenpao, which means that even if Corviknight doesn't kill my Pelipper here, which I do not think it will, I still get Dondozo in. Goodbye Chenpao. And then Brave Bird. I don't think this kills. No, it does not. And Hydro. Yoink. Dozo. Actually, what's Dozo's EV spread on this? It's a minus defense nature on Dozo. That's super interesting. Okay, well, Corv's in Surf range. And then Amogus. Another benefit of Surf is against Amogus, for example. You can just surf around the Amogus. Bring my Tatsu. And then I will surf. So, like, redirection does not do anything here. Out goes Peli, in comes Tatsu. Most Corviknight don't run Protect, so I'm fairly confident I'm going to pick this up here. Good F boost. Surf. Tatsu dodges. How much damage does this do? Yeah, that's a really significant chunk of damage to Amogus. That's a very significant chunk of damage on Amogus. I've tried to Pollen Puff. That's so unbelievably rude. To expect that I wouldn't just KO your Corviknight there. That is an insane person play. I think Wave Crash will pick this up from here. I definitely go for Terra Water. I could actually Terra Water here. I don't think I need to though. I'm kind of tempted to see how much damage this does. I actually probably should have gone Terra Water the previous turn. Because my Terra doesn't actually do anything for me on any of my other Pokemon. So I should have gone Terra Water just for extra damage, technically. But, oh well. Yeah, that Pollen Puff play was very weird. Like, I don't know why they thought there'd be a universe in which their Corviknight survives that turn. I guess maybe if I do something absurdly stupid, they get the opportunity to go for like a Tailwind Pollen Puff, and then I survive. Sorry, and then they survive or something. I don't know. However, I'm not that stupid. I'm just going to kill the Corviknight because Amogus can't do any damage to me, and I have a Pelipper. Yeah, that's going to be it for day one of battles with this team. Hopefully you all enjoyed. As always, if you did, please do leave a like on the video, sub to the channel as well if you have not done so already, and go follow me on Twitch. Link to that is in my description, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.